The first thing that we're going to look at is how to create a click track in Pro Tools. There's a couple different ways that we can do that. The first way that we're going to look at is probably the most common that I've seen. The first thing that you're going to do is you're going to create a new track. So we're going to go up to track, we're going to click on new. Leave everything at its default and click create. After we do that, we're going to go over to the mix window and you're going to click on the insert selector. You're going to scroll over plugin, then instrument, and you're going to select the click plugin. After you do that, the moment that you hit spacebar, you can see that the click track is activated and you've now created a basic click track. The only other thing that you need to do once you've created a click track is make sure that whatever tempo your song is going to be at, that's the same tempo that you're using inside of Pro Tools with your click track. And how you do that is you go up to the edit window where it says tempo. You're going to double click on that red arrow and you're going to change the tempo to whatever you need. One thing that I like to do when I create a click track is I like to physically print the click to my audio track. And since we've created this on an audio track, we're not actually able to physically print our inserts onto the audio track. Let's look at the other way that we can create a click track. So what we're going to do is we are going to erase this audio track. So you're going to select it, you're going to click on track, click delete. The next thing that we're going to do is we are going to create two new tracks. So we're going to go up to track, we're going to select new. The first track that we're going to create is a mono auxiliary input track. The next one is going to be a mono audio track. And then hit create. The next thing is you're going to add the click plugin now to our auxiliary input. Now the key part about this is that we are going to route this plugin to go through our auxiliary input and we're going to record it on to our audio track. So the first thing that we're going to do after we've created the plugin is we're going to look at the output of our auxiliary input track. Right now our output is just set to its default, which is out 1 and 2. What we need to do is we need to change the output to a bus. And we're going to change the input of our audio track to that same bus. So it's going to route through the auxiliary input track onto our audio track. So let's change the output of our auxiliary input to bus 1, and we're going to change the input of our audio track to bus 1. Once we do that, you're going to hit the record enable button, and now you're going to see that when I hit the record button, that the click track gets printed on to our track. Now what I like to do is I'll create a few bars of click, and then after I do that, I'll duplicate it to however long the song is going to be. Those are the two main ways on how you can create a click track.